When we understand and know is the right time to make the entire life a celebration. It is the very first step on becoming a seeker. And a seeker is different from an ordinary person in the life. Just compare you are a licensed driver and who is an ordinary person who doesn't know the driving. So he has in his mind the knowledge, the clarity, and understanding what it means by the seeker. As compared to a licensed driver, he knows the rules of the road. He need not to repeat it when he is at home, but he has to recall those rules the moment he starts driving. And also, he has the skill set in the body. So he knowingly puts both his hand on the steering, right leg either on the pedal or on the brake. He becomes internally aware if the tires are working fine. He knows through the balance of the wheels. Similarly, a seeker knows that balance of the external life and the internal life. He knows the outer space and the inner space within him. He also knows the cause of disintegration of the personality between the outer and the inner space. When we have a clarity of understanding, then it becomes easy for us to follow the path straight. What is the meaning of the following? The person who follows the path straight, he doesn't need to take an exit. He is a sadhu that we covered in the previous talks. So, one master says there are 5 major steps in the sadhana. Sadhana means, ordinarily, we say practice. We have clarified. Sadhana means moving away from what is not desired. And what is desired, a clear understanding, and then we prepare how to move away from what is not desired and what is desired, keeping in that mind. Do I need craving, possession, idea? Do I need to allow the mind to get obsessed? That is not desired. So I clear the mind. So that gives me a glimpse of self discovery. Self discovery means knowing the true self, knowing what I am. It is not a production, it is not a creation. It is little more than development of a personality. It is knowing what I already am. And what I am? I am the real self. What is the real self? Satchidanand. What is Satchidanand? Literally, absolute existence, consciousness, and bliss. To put it in an ordinary way, I realize I'm the nature of pure consciousness, truth, love, wisdom, and permanent happiness. Now just think for a while, if I'm of the nature of permanent happiness, will my mind go crazy, obsessed? Answer is no. Then should I stop working? No. I will continue to working, understanding clearly that all the desires that I need to achieve in the material life is a play and a fun. And it is always with reference to the real self. That is one of the most important things. And the second is why I'm playing. I know I'm already in the state of permanent happiness and peace, and still I'm acting. So that action, that thought, that desire is the absence of ego, the I-ness. What is a play? When a father brings a toy aeroplane and talks to his kid, look at it, this is a plane, this is going to fly high. For the kid, it is a real plane. For you, it is a toy. Same thing, your toy is your unbinding desire. That is the beauty of the sadhana. So, what happens when you undertake this journey? Impurities prevents the realization, projections of all kinds of object seeking happiness obstructs the journey. Then it becomes a work of life, not the work in life. Nothing to change outside. You change everything inside with applied wisdom. So you understand a life as a whole, not in parts. When you understand the life as a whole, then what happens? You are ready to unface any problem and the challenges on the life. You don't take it, your problem and the suffering, as for granted. You take that problem and the suffering as an opportunity. When we pursue any goal with a binding desire in the life, we exclude a lot of things. We say, don't disturb me. I'm pursuing my goal. Same way, when you pursue your goal, what happens? You gain the power of endurance. That power of endurance, and you are ready to face, put life on the trial. Not only you have the endurance, but you also understand this is the way to achieve the goal. What is the reverse? The opposite is that the moment any problem comes, any suffering comes, I'm carried away by that problem and the suffering. I start blaming, complaining, reacting to the event and situation and conditions. That reaction comes from the ego, which says, I have done so much of hard work and still I am not able to achieve. You drain your energy. Sadhana, or a journey to the self discovery to celebrate the entire life, is just opposite. The world is different and separate from me. The world is constantly changing. That changing condition is understood as a problem and also as an opportunity. So you are able to maintain the equanimity whenever you face the problem. You convert them into an opportunity. You already have an endurance against that problem. And when you achieve a result, you still maintain the state of equanimity. It is not the pleasure, it is a milestone to move ahead to the next level of the sadhana, to separate completely the world outside and its influence on the mind so that this mind can realize the true nature of the self.